welcome to ActonTV sports coverage of Colonial football. We're back at Leary Field, Mark.
Nice to be home after 2 wins.
Absolutely, it's great to be back. We got the Maver Rock towards the other side of the field there, blessing us for this night of football, and we're playing the Lincoln Sudbury Warriors in a battle for the DCL here. And I just love this game, so we got a lot to talk about tonight, following a great win last week. But we'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Back, everybody. We're here at Leary Field. Mark Shire, Tim Lito, and we got a game tonight, Mark.
Okay, this is the game for the DCL. I want to tell you, what you don't know at this point is that Newton South used to be in the DCL Large. They're not in the DCL Large anymore. They're in the DCL Small. That's why we played Barnstable instead of Newton South. So there are only 5 teams in the whole DCL, which means that if Lincoln Sudbury wins tonight, they win the DCL championship. That's how crazy this whole DCL and playoff system is. I remember years ago, we went all the way to Thanksgiving Day to determine who won the DCL. Lincoln Sudbury is absolutely one of the most dominant teams in Massachusetts this year. They are outscoring their opponents by over 30 points a game, and they are in the top 20 of the Boston Globe. We don't have a updated top 20. They didn't do it this week. But they'd be one of the top 5 or 6 teams if they had a little bit tougher strength of schedule. 2 weeks ago, they beat Westford 55-7. And that's after they put the mercy rule into effect because it was 49-0 at halftime.
Wow.
They are absolutely relentless. They have an incredible offensive line. They have a tremendous quarterback in Braden O'Connell, who can run the ball, but he can also throw the ball. And their leading receiver is Harrison Gross, number 80. He scored 2 touchdowns against Holliston their opening game, but they want to stay on the ground. They do the spread, wing tee. They have all kinds of different formations, and James Dillon is their primary ball carrier with Kyrie Williams, and of course, we're going to call him Kyrie Irving at some point tonight. And they just have a lot of really good players. Andrew Marshall is their real fullback, and you've got to tackle him low because he is a bulldog.
You know, and really when you think about playing LS, what does it mean? It means Coach Gallant is even upstairs looking over this game, watching the team warm up. I mean, it brings back all the old Hall of Famers in the community, you know, super coaches and everything else to really go after, you know, Lincoln Sudbury. It's a big game tonight. And I tell you, I was looking at, O'Connell, and he can throw the ball. I mean, he really is known for his running ability primarily, but he was throwing, 30-yard bullets around the field there, so he can make the big throws.
Well, I think right now everyone talks about games being won in the trenches, and I think this game is going to be won in the trenches. And I think we have to look at our 70s, because we've got really 4 really good players: 71, 72, 73, 74. And 71 is Max Waters, 72 Hollis Durstein, 73 Andy Shen, and 74 Justin Dudziak. These guys don't get enough credit. They have been playing their hearts out over the last few games, and you see AB getting better. And then you've got Finn Murray, who had probably one of the highest rated games in the history of AB. He went 14 for 17 with 2 touchdowns. He scored 2 touchdowns on the ground, and as Will Henry wanted me to mention, he also intercepted a pass. I don't know what else he could do. He could do the 50-50 raffle, but who knows. But I think really this game is really going to be decided on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and I think, I was talking to the coaches on the field, and, the results of scouting LS last week, and there's really a lot of confidence in the field that they can go out and beat this team. And, I think they played Wayland tough. Wayland played LS tough, I should say, deep into the game, and then it kind of, just a few unlucky breaks, if you will, along the way. So I think we know these teams always know each other well every year.
Last year was a 1-point game for the DCL.
Right.
LS won 21-20.
And I think you could argue that we're a more explosive team this year, and so on. So I think it's going to be interesting. I do think it's at the line of scrimmage. I also think you watch the AB linebackers this game, because against LS with that very, strong offensive line, we're going to have to hold up well at that second level. So what do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Today's game has been brought to you by the Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, the Steinberg-Lowley Charitable Foundation, TC Landos, Medical Aesthetics, Dunkin' Donuts.
Welcome back, everybody, to the little Mark Shire Leary Field as the Warriors get set to take on our Colonials here. And here we go. Here's the kickoff. And a good little line drive kick, and Otero takes it. Gets some room as he cuts out. He's got the edge. He's across midfield. 40, 30, 20, 10, and
Oh!
where did he get cut? He stepped out of bounds.
And there are no flags,
18.
Tim.
No
flags
flags.
on
I'm
the
looking
field.
for him, yeah.
First thing you do is you look for the flag. And look at Vic. This reminds me a lot of Stan Bernard when he caught the ball and kind of tiptoed down the sidelines, and you were wondering if you needed just 2 more feet of field. Look at Vic go. And Nick Douglas gave a little convoy there, and good start for AB.
Just what the doctor ordered here. All right, we spread him out. Empty set. You look at the Warriors, they reset based on this. Little out past Otero's. He gets tackled right away by number 7, Meland Lely. I call it.
Not sure how we pronounce that name. Milan Lilo, I think.
Is it an O back there? Or, yeah, I don't know. But we'll get that. We'll try. All right, 2nd and 11.
And
the worst.
a timeout, and Coach Bassett is not happy. Not happy at all with his team right now.
It's a good call.
And somebody obviously missed an assignment. They weren't set. And 2nd and 11, and burning an early timeout here. And he is really animated.
Perfect timeout. Call it right up front. Let these kids know that this is tradition. You play LS, you play them tough, you play them smart, and you get that all lined up right away. I like that timeout. LS playing a single high safety here, and a lot of room in that seam route with Jonas.
They've been playing a 4-4 for most of the year. Got very good linebackers.
All right, to give us a Campesano around the edge. He cuts up, good cut. He gets a first down from this angle.
All right, 1st and goal. Take a look at Kyle getting to the edge. And I thought he might be able to find his way to the end zone. And they're coming right up to the line of scrimmage here.
All right, first and goal.
No chance for replay here, Tim.
1st and goal on the 4.
Well, we got a whistle here.
We're in a flex. No, we're in a pistol here. And Campesano over for a touchdown. There you go. The Colonials strike quick with 9:37 to go in the 1st quarter. Here's the replay. Check this out.
And look at Justin Dudziak, number 74, just removing the defense from the line of scrimmage.
Looking for
and that was just a clear path for Kyle to score.
They need the tee. Kicking tee here. We're gonna have to call a timeout.
Might have to call another timeout for a kicking tee.
I'll tell you right now.
This is like this is like the Keystone Cops here.
It's a key play here. And the kick is up, and it looks good, and it is good. So 7-0 Colonials on the heels of a great Vic Otero run kickoff run to open it up here with 9:37 to go in the first quarter.
Well, you know what? Talking about kickoff returns, why don't we take a look at last week and Nick Douglas and his kickoff return, because it was incredible.
It was just, that kid has some jets.
Number 20, and number 20 ran the block. Here we go. There's Nick. Take a look at this. Look at that cut. And now he's off to the races, just a foot race, and nobody is going to outrun him. And that was an 80-yard touchdown return. Nick Douglas, he's a threat every time he touches the ball.
All right, back deep is Stephen Brackett and number 45, Kyle Smith. And Smith catches it on his own 14, takes it up the middle, and a little bit of room as he gets up to about the 38-yard line from here. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Okay, we have all those 70s coming in, 73, 74. And we're going to see how this line stacks up against the O-line for Lincoln Sudbury.
And it's a keeper around the edge, and good broken tackle there as Braden goes for about 3 or 4.
Oh, good pursuit though. Very good pursuit.
Braden O'Connell, we had him had him wrapped up for about a 3-yard loss there. He just broke through it.
He'll run right and left. If they set up trips, he'll run to the trips and he'll run away from the trips. Now they got trips right. And now he's running away from them.
And good coverage, good football.
And that's good scouting on the part of AB too. Take a look at this. He lost about 2 or 3 yards.
The Warriors calling the plays in the old-fashioned way from the sideline. Slow, churning up a lot of clock compared to AB with its lightning strike offense. Very different styles.
Now you look at Harrison Gross, number 80. He's your basketball player type receiver.
All right, O'Connell looks and throws over the middle. He throws it hard, and it's incomplete.
All right,
no flags. Vic Otero on the coverage.
Excellent, and they punt.
Now is Harrison Gross, the intended receiver, who really is their go-to receiver.
He's 6'2". He's got long arms. He's one of those basketball type receivers that have given us so much trouble over the first few games.
All right. They get the ball off. It's high kick, fair catch. Otero.
Okay, nice
covers
job.
it. Nice job.
Nice job. That was not an easy kick to catch by Otero. He went to his knees, and we've got the ball on about the 33-yard line. That's a good series, Tim. A good first series.
Feels like a playoff game.
It really does. And it really is a playoff game because this essentially is the game to win the DCL title. I mean, Westford is winless. Cambridge is winless. Waltham is so-so. They lost to Lincoln Sudbury. So this is really for the DCL title.
Finn Murray with a fake pass. He gets it out and see if that's caught. It's intended for Jonas.
No
catch.
Reception. No reception. Number 87. We're going to be taking a look at his touchdown reception at the next timeout. He's a big target, and also on the line, he's like another tackle. I mean, he is really that big. He's a very good blocker.
All right, 2nd and 10.
Right now, AB with trips right with Bernard, Otero, and Wickman.
LS with everybody up in the line. Finn Murray's got pressure. And boy, he can get out of a, all right, no intentional grounding. It was intended for Stan Bernard, and he was running for his life there.
I want to tell you, that was a great play just to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're 3rd and 10. Finn Murray avoided about a 7-yard loss there.
Finn Murray back to pass, and it's complete for just a couple of yards with forward progress there, and to bring up a kicking situation.
Yeah, really nothing doing on that play to Wickman. Just about a 2-yard pass play, and now AB's got a punt.
Back to punt. Number 45, number 11 back for LS. That's Brackett and Kyle Smith.
Brackett and Smith are the punt returners and the kickoff returners for the Warriors.
And that's a penalty against the Colonials. I'll mark it back 5 yards.
Substitution penalty on AB.
A short kick to 40 and out of bounds at midfield. Goes just past it, really in AB territory. The Warriors take over 1st and 10.
Ball is right on the 50. And Warriors starting good field position here.
Quarterback throw up the middle.
Great job once again. Just keeping to their lanes. You know, you talk about stay in your lane. That's what they're doing. And this is a very unusual position for LS. I don't know if they've been behind all season. Andrew Shen on the stop.
All right, play action. So Connell wings it downfield, and just too much on that throw intended for Matt Cunningham.
Good coverage on the play. Pass is just a little bit overthrown, and once again, LS is in a 3rd and long situation. You know, the old football cliche, they run to set up the pass, but right now, if the run isn't working, they went to the pass on 2nd down, and now they've got a long way to go for a 1st down, 8 yards.
Double wing. Run the arch to play action on the arch, and it's complete midfield to Cunningham. And the ball's loose, and
what do we got?
it's AB football.
AB football. Whoa, look at this. A good throw by O'Connell. A good catch by Cunningham. He had it set up, and then he was stuck.
Who was that?
That might have
Finn
been
Murray?
It might have been Cronowet. And
I think that was
yeah,
Finn Murray with that
Finn Murray
good head
and
on the ball.
Cronowet.
And who recovered it, Mark?
I don't know if it was Pat Cronowet or.
Yeah, Max Waters recovered
Max
the ball.
Waters. One of our 70s. 71.
All right, little sprint up pass. Vic Otero's got a little bit more room this time as he spins his way for about an 8-9 yard gain.
And that's a play that was so well executed. That pass came out quick to Vic, and Vic with really good hands. Take a look at this. That pass is perfectly thrown so Vic could be in stride, and good yardage on first down. Well, look for Kyle Campusano up the middle here.
Toss to Campusano, and loses maybe a yard on that play. As you can see the pursuit of those LS linebackers. You got to keep them.
Yeah, that's why I thought that maybe just going straight up the middle. You've got some good blocking right up the middle, and those linebackers are very active.
3rd and 3. This time right up the middle we go.
Well,
and
so much for that play.
Bring up 4th down and 3.
Okay, we're going to turn it over to the Warriors once again. A little better field position here on the punt. The two returners are back around their 27-yard line.
Get it off. And ball takes a bounce out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
Okay, Warriors ball. Well, we have this. Well, we won't go to the Jonas Wickman touchdown play right now. We'll wait for the next time out. So far, so good, Tim. I like the way they look. They're hitting well. LS converted one pass, but they like to just stay on the ground. They haven't been able to do that.
I like the way they're playing. It definitely looks like playoff football, these two teams. All right, they run power, 35 power, and, well done. Again, AB standing tough, off tackle.
That's Kyrie Irving on the carry. Oh, I saw Kyrie Irving play. It's unbelievable. He is so good. I loved Isaiah Thomas. I still love Isaiah Thomas, but Kyrie Irving makes everything look so easy. It's just such a great player.
I saw that one drive where he kind of picked his way.
Right, yeah.
That's a crazy drive. That looks
and
like.
that left-handed scoop.
Yeah. All right, play action again, and over the middle, it goes complete. Some good room as AB really on their heels as the Warriors go all the way down to the 35-yard line.
And you can see number 4, Andrew Marshall, is a tank. Look at this kid. He looks like an offensive lineman. He is Mr. 5x5. He is a tank. And when they say you got to get him low, this kid does not get tackled any other way. And Nick Douglas did a great job of just wrestling him to the ground.
Wow. Now they're getting a little bit of momentum here as the Warriors, looks like it was a fumble on the play and the Warriors recovered as James Dillon goes off tackle the other way. Same play the other way, and another 8-yard gain.
Yeah, Ellis definitely looking, as we approach the last couple of minutes of the first quarter here now, looking to tie this game up. They are not used to playing from behind. They haven't all year. They were up on Waltham at the early third quarter, 27-0. They outscored Wayland 24-0 in the second half.
A good little slot pass there as a first down. Good
All right,
execution
that's
by
gonna
the
be,
Warriors there. They're
first
starting to
and
get
goal.
in sync.
Yeah.
A little bubble screen.
Yeah, that is to Harrison Gross, number 80.
You have Harrison Gross one-on-one against Vic Otero in the corner. And this time up the middle. And Warriors get
Whoa,
Holy.
he looked like he was in, but
Boy.
they're not calling it a touchdown. I thought that Marshall crossed the goal line.
Strong
very,
runner.
very close.
very strong.
Look at this kid. Look at number 4. He's a running back.
On the program, they say he's 195. I beg to differ.
195. I'd give him 25 more pounds,
Yeah, I'd say.
at least. 195 in junior high school. Oh, a good
And a little
stop.
Dive with Marshall and AB, making the Warriors work for it. Here's the play.
Everybody converging there, and Marshall really didn't get much momentum going at the beginning of that rush, and it's third down now.
And that's the quarter, folks. So AB 7-0.
All right, we've got a lead at the end of the first quarter. It could change, but we won the first quarter.
I like that. I think we played them tough. You could see what the game is for the Warriors, and what's nice is that we have a fast execution offense to compete to go against this, clock churning and that gives us, to me that says that we're in the game no matter what. For the rest, we could be up or down 2 scores and we can really explode. And that wasn't the case a couple of years ago when we were running a wing team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we can score in so many different ways, and we talk about a multi-dimensional offense, and that's what we are right now. And you can really see the evolution of this team and see the performance each week really getting better. I mean, LS is definitely one of the best teams in the state. They're a Division II team. They're ranked #1 in the power rankings in Division II. Last year, they went deep into the playoffs. They're a really quality team.
All right, foot-to-foot splits for the Warriors. They look to push it up, and I think it's touchdown.
They got it, but they just made it. Another great effort on the part of the AB defense.
It's really.
He just made it. Just made it.
It's like you said.
Very close.
As you implied, the Warriors had to earn it. I bet you that was one of the hardest touchdowns they had to run inside the 10 all year.
Now, their kicker is one of the best kickers in the state. Oh, too
it is
bad.
good.
I thought I was going to jinx him. I was trying to jinx him, Tim.
I said that might have been prophetic there, but with 10:56 to go in the first half, it's all up even 7.
All right, if we can go back to our truck and show that touchdown pass to Jonas, it was just a thing of beauty. And you talk about your Gronk play. There's a little fade to the back of the end zone. And really, I mean, does that look like Gronk or what?
That's beautiful.
I was concerned that he might have been out of bounds, but he stayed in bounds, and that was just a beautiful 5-yard touchdown reception.
All right, Nick Douglas and Vic Otero back deep to receive for the Colonials, and here we go. They kick a squib down the middle, and AB just powers their way to the 40. Good field position. That was Nick Pasillo.
Okay, And Pasillo all the way up to the 43-yard line, 41-yard line. Good starting position for AB.
Now, when we played LS on the 7-7s over the summer, I have, done some research here.
Oh, you have?
We
You have
beat
a little,
these kids.
We'll have inside information here. Huh?
We beat these kids in the 7-on-7, so I think if we spread them out and get away, make it athlete to athlete, we have a really good chance tonight based on that.
We got another 70 in there, 78, TJ Marbardy. Want to mention him too. Big part of this team.
All right, little read option with Finn Murray for just a yard or two, and LS is looking for that all day long.
Really, everybody's up there. I mean, they've got.
Play action, Finn Murray launches a missile and overthrows Stan Bernard. He had a step.
Yeah, he had a step. Exactly what I was going to say. He had a step on the defender on Brackett. Brackett's a speedster, and now it's 3rd and long. We've got to convert here.
All right, Jonas steps in. And a miscommunication between Jonas and the route he was going to run and Finn Murray. Colonials will
4th
punt.
down. Yeah, clearly Finn Murray was expecting Jonas on a fly route, and now they're going to be punting from the 42. Good punt.
Fair catch. Ball's loose and picked
Oh,
up, and
that's a penalty.
That's a
penalty on LS. That's good work if you can get away with it, Tim, but you can't call a fair catch and start running with it. And LS coach is questioning whether there was actual fair catch call, fair catch indication there.
That's pretty clear to me. You gotta mark
Now,
that off, right?
Dude, shouldn't there be a mark off? There should be a penalty mark off here. They're not marked.
No, there was a
What
fair
are they
catch
doing?
called.
Wait a minute, and they're saying we got to call the mark off a penalty here.
LS is saying, hey, we lined up. They're trying to get this play off.
I don't get that. Okay, now the refs are talking. I mean, there's got to be a mark off here.
That was pretty clear. I mean, I think everybody just looking around, a good crowd tonight.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. We got a flag.
There you go.
Okay. I thought he called like a delay a game. It looked like a delay a game call.
I like these simultaneous flags.
Yeah,
You know.
that was like synchronized flags, like synchronized swimming. You know, they went up at the same time, they came down at the same time.
Very nice execution by the refs.
Yeah, they've been working on it, and the ball's now inside the 20-yard line or at the 25-yard line.
Big difference.
Now, let's see if LS is going to be looking for a sustained drive. I mean, they like to run the ball. That's how they make their living, running the ball.
All right. Wow. Big time run here as he steps out in the open. He's got one to beat, and Douglas wrestles him down with Kyle Camposano.
Oh my goodness.
Andrew Marsh.
That is like that. I feel like I'm watching the rodeo here. This kid's got speed. Look at this, because that's Nick Douglas and Kyle Camposano who are chasing him. take a look at this speed here, and Nick Douglas just wrestles him down like calf roping.
But you can see, as big as that
He's
he
alone.
is, he has
He is
similar speed to Douglas
Yeah,
on that
I know,
play,
it's
right?
just
It was with your
amazing.
point. That's
Yeah.
amazing. All right, 1st and 10. Little arch motion here, and they get about 6.
Okay, you can,
Tyree Williams on the.
Yeah, you can see that they're beginning to synchronize a bit here and get into rhythm, and you can see how they got 314 yards rushing against Westford. You know, if they get those, just get those long runs.
They'll run blitz, and keeper for Braden as he cuts up and weaves his way, and that looks like a
Here he's in. Yeah,
touchdown.
He hit the pylon, and that was a beautiful moves by O'Connell, just finding his way. I thought he was going to be forced out of bounds. He stayed in bounds and just picked his way past 3 or 4 defenders and just hit the pylon. And it's a touchdown for the Warriors. They go ahead 13-7.
That was an impressive run. And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 9 minutes to go in the first half, the Warriors get up 14-7 on a big rushing attack.
Yeah, I mean, this quarterback can do it all. I mean, against Westford, he had a hat trick. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. He threw for a touchdown, and then he had a touchdown reception. Five touchdowns, and he scored every way. He didn't return a kickoff for a touchdown, but did about everything else.
All right, time for another special teams play to get us back on the map
I
here.
could go for a Nick Douglas replay here.
Here we go.
Personalized these with initials or names of people and cancer casualties that they have lost. So buy 1 or buy 2 and buy
Could be the most important possession of the game here. Ellis has come back with 2 touchdowns, and you need a drive here, not to give the ball back to them.
Kick a squib down the middle. Jonas, and that's recovered. See what happens here.
Looks like KB is recovered, I believe.
Big break.
Wow.
Wow.
Could have been one of the. And who got, did Pasillo get that, or?
See if we can see a replay here, but that's a lucky break for the
Could
Colonials.
have been one of the greatest onside kicks of all time. That ball was a tough ball to
Knuckleball
corral.
to Jonas.
And it looked like Lincoln Suburb was going to collect it, but AB pounced on it. And we got Pasillo in the backfield now.
In the pistol. Play action, and then little delayed draws. Finn Murray explodes for about 7-8 yards.
That's good yardage, very good yardage on first down. And look at him, he just picked his spot. He looked, and then he made the decision to run.
2nd and 3. Finn Murray with the keeper again, and this time nothing there as those linebackers just attack up the seams.
Yeah, they were looking for that. I go back to the game where Finn Murray had 133 yards rushing, and Kyle Camposano was right there as a lead blocker, and they've kind of gotten away from that a little bit, and those plays really worked well. Camposano was an excellent blocker.
Third down, and Jonas with the
Oh,
reception,
that's
but
gonna
that
be
should
very
be, wow,
close.
where
I
that-
think it's
that-
a first
The ref
down.
says first down.
Yes, right at the sticks. That's what a good receiver does, goes right to the sticks, and forward progress gives AB a very important first down.
Under pressure, Finn Murray. It's just amazing that he got out of there.
Oh my goodness. A
How did-
2-yard loss, it could have been a 15-yard loss. That was an incredible run. Look at this. I thought he was, how did he get out of there? My goodness.
All right, 2nd and 12. Jonas. Lots of motion going. Finn Murray with the keeper again, a little delayed draw, and he gets about 4-yard gain, puts him into a
Okay, about 6 yards to go for a first down here, so you have a number of different options. Very important possession play here. And there's Camposano with Murray.
back to pass, and again we release it. Stan Bernard catches the ball, but it looks like we were trying to run a screen the way we released those runners there. Something
didn't make any sense there. There's a missed assignment because that's a pass that's not going to get you first down. You've got to get your first down yardage on
see this
on the
replay
route.
here. Let's see if
Take a look,
you
and-
can't see the line of scrimmage, but
Yeah, that's gonna go nowhere, even if successful.
it looked like a middle screen. The way that play, the way it would look like we let him by. Bad snap here. Finn Murray picks it up and gets out of bounds at the 35. Tough break here as the Colonials really hand the ball to the Warriors. A great field position.
All right, things are beginning to go a little bit sideways here with 5:45 to go in the first half. I think about the 35-yard line. Finn making the best of the situation. He could have fallen on the ball, but he gained about 15 yards.
He's a heady ball player.
Yeah,
he
he's
really is.
really good.
All right, LS licking their chops here with this opportunity. Let's see how we respond. Bad snap as well. Braden throws a missile, and there's a whole battle, and looks like a flag on the play. Two flags on the play.
I think that's going to be defensive.
Nick Douglas back there in the coverage.
Take a look at the call. It's a touchdown if it stands.
For number 14, Peter Mazzati. Indications are a penalty on that pass interference.
That's it. That's a touchdown.
I don't think it's a
Wait a
touchdown. I
minute,
think it's
no.
just pass interference, and they marked it out.
Yeah, okay. First down for
It's
LS.
a good play by Douglas.
Yeah.
If he was, if he felt like he was beat there, he did the right thing. All right, to get the ball to Marshall as he cuts back, breaks some tackles, and AB.
Boy, you need four guys to go after him.
Andrew Marshall on the carry, stood for about 4 yards. Will bring up a 2nd and 6.
That kid, even on a broken play, looks like
He just keeps his legs churning. I mean, he's so low to the ground, and he's just so strong. And I was just really surprised at his speed, at his breakaway speed.
Marshall again just breaking his way off tackle.
Well, having a player like Marshall in your backfield is such a luxury. Look at this. Just low to the ground, and he's very nimble too. I mean, he's got good footwork. Very talented runner.
And Marshall on the carry for Tyler Briones with the tackle.
Okay, we've got 2nd and goal from about the 6-yard line.
Is that where they mark it? Yep, 6. All right, the keeper with Braden. It's just, again, we need to change that defense against that play. It's touchdown Warriors, and that keeper, that waggle is just, we only have really, it's 1 against 3 on that edge there.
And that's the way he has scored a number of times this season on that waggle play. You got big number 70 with a big block. That's Aiden Kavanaugh on that block.
The kick is up and it is good. So with 3:42 to go in the first half, the Warriors just explode in the second quarter here, up 21-7.
All right, now a touchdown is almost mandatory here before the first half ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome the cheering Colonials and the Pop Warrior cheering Colonials tonight. AB's led by senior captains Catherine Hogard and Gabby Miranda. Introducing the rest of the senior cheerleaders, Lee Castro, Kylie Thomas. Our junior cheerleaders.
Now Braden O'Connell is only a junior.
Kayla McInerney, Nicole Arsenal.
And he just loves that play. On either side, he'll go either way.
Freshman cheerleaders, Brooke Jansen and Hannah Dennison, and the cheering Colonials are coached by Jessica Sam.
Another squib down the middle. And AB brings it up
Ethan
across
Logue
the 30.
on the,
Ethan Logue, good play.
Okay, DeLeeson takes care of the ball, and we get it on the 32-yard line, and we've got to do something here.
Vic Otero in the slot as he gets about 3 or 4. Nice quick play, quick execution.
Yeah, their timing on that play is really good. I mean, they have really good chemistry between Murray and Otero.
Fred Murray looking downfield again and
Turns
and throws
defended.
it out.
Yeah,
Pattern.
very well defended.
Incomplete, intended for Stan Bernard.
Right now, it just doesn't seem like the AB receivers are getting much separation.
Finn doesn't have a lot of time. He's under a lot of pressure.
Yep.
And intercepted by the Warriors.
And we got a flag there too. That could be another 15 against Acton Boxborough. And Smith on the interception. And let's see what the flag is. Has not been a good quarter for the Colonials.
Looks like that's against the Warriors.
Okay, they're marching it off. Going to be 35-yard line. No, the 40, 41.
All right, 2:57 to go in the first half. And Colonials really have to start digging deep and playing some defense here against this run game. All right, Marshall off tackle, bounces, and this time well defended by the Colonials. Maybe gets about 2 or 3.
Boy, that's about as good a defense as you can put on this kid. And, you know, he still gets 3 yards out of it. It's like a bowling ball.
It reminds me of Nate Crutchfield.
Yeah, Nate.
Except Nate was faster.
Nate was, Nate, well, I don't know how much faster Nate was. This kid showed some really good speed, but
Nate played nose guard as well. That was
he was a great nose guard.
All right, play action. And it's complete for a first down catch. Goes Matt Cunningham across midfield. Good throw.
Okay, a very nice route run by Cunningham. Plenty of time, just a throw and a catch. And another first down for Lincoln Sudbury.
1:51 and counting here in the first half. 21-7 Warriors. AB trying to get into the locker room with a 2-score deficit. Little halfback option pass, and very good defense there.
Yeah, and that is the same play that they scored on against Westford, where O'Connell gave it to his halfback and then went out on that route. It was very well defended this time, but I knew at some point they were going to try that play.
Bad snap, the ball's loose, and the scramble here, and it is Warriors. The Warriors recovered all the way back on their own 40.
But it's going to be about 28 yards or
Here's
whatever.
Here's the replay here. You can see.
Take a look at that.
Braden is scrambling.
So close to an AB recovery. I thought they'd pick up the ball. And it's all the way back to the 41-yard line, and they've got to get to the 33-yard line of AB for a first down. And I'm surprised AB's not calling a timeout here. Clock is ticking down under a minute. I look for a timeout here, but we're not getting one.
Third down, 28. Right. And Nick Douglas with a good, just a great defense, great body position. Here's the replay.
He hung with him perfectly positioned on that. Very good defense. And now it's fourth down, and we're down to 28 seconds.
That's really a great defensive play. All right, 28 seconds, 21-7. Vic Otero back deep, timeout, AB.
We need a good return. I'm surprised they're not trying a field goal with this kicker, you know. He's kicked a couple of long ones this season.
The temperature's falling off pretty good tonight.
Yeah, this is your first real fall night. You know, we've been in summertime until this game.
All right, little rush up the middle, and Vic Otero No touching the ball, recovers it, the ball's loose, and the Warriors pick it up. With 16 seconds to go, they're on the 4-yard line. Just an unfortunate.
Let's take a look and see where that ball hit Vic to begin with and why he wound up chasing it down. Take a look at this. There he is. You've got an ISO on him.
I don't think he touched it there.
He didn't touch it.
Unless he touched it there, it doesn't seem like it.
I'm not sure if he touched it at all.
From the looks of that, I don't think he touched it. The refs need a replay here.
Yeah, they cannot advance the ball on that muff, so it's at the 22-yard line. And look at Vic again. I don't know. I think it hit him. It might have hit him right there, and that's why he ran for it.
All right, Braden rolls out and fires a strike.
That's to Peter Rosati.
9 seconds to go. And now with that kicker, they are in close to field goal range. If they.
Yeah, they may try it right now. They may try the field goal right now with 9 seconds to go. Wow, really tough turn of events. A really
just
tough
quarter.
After playing such a good first quarter, playing these guys straight up and leading 7-0. Kind of a little reminiscent of the Reading game.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, they may try one play into the end zone, take 6 or 7 seconds, and then go for the field goal if they're not successful.
And the field hockey program is selling.
That's a great coach. You know, Tom Lopez has been coaching this team for 40 years.
40 years.
40th year. This week, he was the Patriots Massachusetts High School Coach of the Week. Andrew Tippett came out to LS and gave him his trophy. A real wonderful guy. Here we go. They're not kicking.
All right, trips right. LS, Braden looking left. He's got some room on the edge, and he throws a ball, and it's 1 second left in the clock.
No, man.
I don't believe it.
There's no way there can be 1 second left.
I think that's.
I was sure that, hey, listen, this is a hometown timekeeper.
Oh.
Time should have expired.
For sure, that's
You're
9
kidding.
seconds I just witnessed there.
Oh, now they're going to bring their field goal kicker out, I would assume.
Yes, here he is.
And he's setting up the tee. It's going to be about a 32-yarder. He made a 31-yarder last week.
Joseph Colorio.
Well within his range.
And it is long enough,
That
and it is
that
good.
That would be good from 42 yards. That was a missile. 24-7 at the end of the half.
So there you go, folks. That was just a tough second quarter here. It was all Warriors as they came out of that first quarter and got their act together. And it's 24-7 Warriors over the Colonials. And the Colonials really got to get back and start to, recalibrate here. I think what the coach is going to say, Mark, is that they can play with these kids. They just got to collect themselves and play, really all 3 phases of the game.
And at the beginning of the third quarter, they're going to have to defend first and get the ball back because LS gets the ball at the beginning of the third quarter.
That was, I'm just trying to think about what transpired here. I think the line of scrimmage is where they really started to establish something. But that's going to be it for the first half. We'll be right back with the Statman player comparison here. So this right after this word from our sponsors.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison. Take it away, Mark.
Well, I'll tell you, there is essentially no offense this week for AB. After last week's explosion, where we only have 32 yards rushing, Finn Murray is 5 for 10 for only 20 yards with an interception, and the Lincoln Sudbury defense has really held us in check. On the other side of the ledger, O'Connell is 5 for 10 for 75 yards, no touchdown. The big guy is Marshall, 7 rushes for 79 yards, and he has just rumbled through the Acton Boxborough defense. And right now, it looks, if things stay the way they are, it looks like Lincoln Sudbury is just going to rumble right through the whole DCL because they destroyed Waltham, and their only other DCL game is against Cambridge, who we handled easily. So Lincoln Sudbury, as you mentioned in the timeout, it's hard to believe that they're a Division II team and we're a Division I team. I still don't understand how they set up these divisions. But right now, in terms of the stats, it's all LS.
Yeah, it is, and it's been a very strong, at the line of scrimmage execution by LS, and that's going to make it tough. So we got some changes to make in the second half, and with that, we'll be, let's stay tuned for some highlights from the first half and second half action right after this message.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for the first half highlights here, and tough first half, but we start with a bang here as Vic Otero takes the kickoff return and cuts through the Warriors and goes all the way down and steps out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Great run.
And then there's Carl Campuzano. Everything's coming up roses for AB as they take a 7-0 lead.
And that's the Warriors touchdown, and it's Marshall, I believe, on that touchdown.
And take a look at this run by Marshall. Look at this speed. And I want to tell you, you've got Campuzano and Douglas chasing him down, and poor Nick Douglas. I feel bad for Nick because there are 2 times that he had to calf rope Marshall in this game, and that's gonna hurt.
All right, here's a play action, and Braden O'Connell. Watch this as he steps around. Looks like he's going skiing in the winter here. Okay, around the mogul. There you go.
Yeah.
And in for a touchdown run. That was really a
great
run.
Great run. And Finn Murray, Smith on defense, their kick returner, just brings it up for about a few yards, and that's Finn's only interception.
Here's Braden with a high snap. Tries to pick it up, a scramble for the ball, and recovers his own fumble here.
Yeah, on top of everything else, we didn't get any of the breaks either. Now look at this. I'm trying to see where that ball hit Vic Otero. And I still, even on replay, I can't pick up where it hit Vic, but obviously it did because he wouldn't have been chasing after it if it hadn't. And I want to give the kudos to Dylan Meehan, number 32, for making that tackle. They can't advance the ball, but a great effort on Dylan's part.
I agree. It was a tough break to finish a tough quarter, that second quarter. It's 24-7, and with that, we'll be right back after this message with third quarter.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. 24-7 LS. It was all LS in that second quarter mark, and we're on our heels right now.
They just turned it on, and the bad news is that they get the ball to start the third quarter. A 3-and-out would be just what the doctor ordered, and just get things going. We've been able to generate no offense at all. Finn hasn't had any time to throw. Had a couple of, missed routes, missed assignments.
And a good kick.
That's
Smith as he cuts back and knifes across the 30 to close to the 35.
Oh,
The ball's loose. And looks like it's Warriors.
Oh my goodness. We got to recover a fumble here. Take a look at this. That's Smith on the return. And he's just kind of winding his way through, and then the ball pops out. And he just drops himself on it. 1st and 10 for LS.
It's really been about 3 fumbles.
We need a recovery.
Yeah.
Need a break.
All right. All right, a keeper for Braden as he gets maybe a yard.
That's really interesting. The scouting report said that this is a kid that likes to go left as much as he likes to go right. Generally, these quarterbacks, most of them, if they roll out to their right about 90% of the time. But O'Connell will really mix it up.
You watch, this is a reverse open for LS. We really left that flank open. Let's see how they play this time. All right, off tackle it goes as who else? Marshall gets a first down.
That's 90 yards rushing now for Marshall. He is a tank. Cronowet on the stop. But he just finds his way through. I mean, as we said, he's very, very nimble, very light on his feet for such a big guy.
You see the offensive line getting a great push there, great separations. This is at the line of scrimmage. We're going to have to change it up and crowd the line of scrimmage.
That's what we discussed right at the beginning of the game.
All right, little arch play, and the Warriors break out, and a little hesitation move, still going. No out of bounds, and it's a touchdown. It looked like he might have stepped out of bounds, but the ref didn't see it.
That's a touchdown then. That's for Captain Jim Dillon. James Dillon, Captain LS.
Here you go.
Take a look at this. You thought that you have him stopped, and that was he just shook off Finn Murray. And take a look at this. Just very patient running and just diving into the end zone. And now it's 34-7 with a successful kick. 34-7.
And what a great play there where he hesitated. He paused to let his blockers get out in front of him after he was 40 yards downfield.
Right,
so 31-7, that's a play.
And it's pretty impressive to have that kind of downfield blocking at your disposal, and he used it very well.
He had the big tackle, number 72, all the way down field.
You know, they have some big guys. 71 is their, you know, he's one of their captains. Cal Kenny, I remember him from last year. Had a great game last season. 72 Will Mellick, 70 Aiden Kavanaugh, and their 70s are playing very, very well.
Kick a script down the middle. And Nick Douglas gets the ball. And it's just well defended by the Warriors. They have everything going right now with 9:15 to go in the third quarter.
Okay, so now it's time to just take a deep breath. 31-7. Just run your offense. Don't panic. And see if you can get a drive. Get a drive going. Got Andy Fleming in there.
Quads right. And it's a keeper by Finn Murray, and
didn't fool anybody. And look at that linebacking core there. Was really right on top of it. Gain of 1.
I think the play is a fake quarterback draw seam pass to Jonas. That's what I'm going to call right now.
All right.
Because that'll take that linebacker in.
Last time we made a call to Jonas, we got a touchdown. Let's see if we can do it this time.
And
once again, that linebacker pursuit. And you've got one of their best players, Mike Caffoni.
Here we go.
Look at
Kyle
52.
Campusano.
Look at 52. Mike Caffoni. And Kyle did well to just hang on to the ball.
Finn Murray looking, little pass complete for about a 5-yard gain with forward motion. And the Warriors are all over that, and that'll bring up a punting situation for AB, just this offense.
Yeah, now the problem once again is that you're not passing for first down yardage. And that just may be a function of Finn just not having the time to be able to set up and have those routes run. Okay, 4th down. They're going for it.
Why not? Finn Murray. And running for his life, and he is sacked.
Yeah. Number 71. Guy who we were just talking about. Cal Kenny comes in and just wrestles him to the ground, and Ellis takes over deep in AB territory.
Just the line of scrimmage domination is really the story of this game when you boil it all down, and Marshall. And boy, you add those two up, and that's a.
And then you've got a quarterback who can really run and kind of find his way into the end zone.
And he reverses field, Brandon does, and he gets all the way out to about a 7-8 yard gain from a broken play.
Yeah, that could have been stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It looked like it was.
Good recovery by Nick Douglas.
Look how he got out of this. He just turns around. Campusano almost had him, and Douglas collars him after an 8-yard gain. Well,
Brandon
they finally
Marshall.
got him. Okay. Good pursuit.
Marshall's brought down in the backfield by a number of AB tackles. Among them, number 21, Cal Campusano. And Tyler Brianna.
There we go.
70s, Andy Shen there with a nice play.
Andy Shen was the one who made that ankle tackle. And now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, a quick toss. And close to a first down.
Oh, he's still going.
He's still going, and it looks like he does have first down yardage. Carrier was Milland.
Yep.
Lely. They'll move the chains. Looks like just about every play in the offensive playbook of LS is working. They run outside, they run inside, they're running off tackle.
All right, we've got a timeout here. Let's take a look at these very interesting power rankings, because I'm going to show you something about AB and its season. AB, there are 11 teams in Division I North. 8 teams make the playoff. Take a look at teams 9, 10, and 11. They're a combined 0 and 15. So if AB loses tonight and they lose next week, guess what? We're in the playoffs. and most likely we could be playing Everett as an 8 seed. Everett, I don't think is going to lose any games, this week or next week. So it could be very, very well we could finally get that game against Everett that we're dying to have in the early 2000s.
Yeah, because I'm dying to see, who the players are going to be for Boston College next year.
Right, exactly. Or, yes, Clemson or Alabama.
All right, Marshall looking to cut back.
Good stop.
And great stop. Good pursuit. Not over rotating, not over pursuing that and giving him the cutback seam. You could see this.
Okay, Tyler Briones with a really nice stop on that.
One thing there, Mark, I mean, we, unfortunately, this third quarter is more of the same from a scoring point of view as the second, with LS still on a roll, but we've made some defensive changes in their, their for the better.
We may have illegal procedure there. Let's hope that it's 5 yards against LS. There we go. We're going to mark it off. Okay, 2nd and 16 for the Warriors. Very fast-moving third quarter. We're down to 4.5 minutes to go. Well, you mentioned that LS reminded you a bit of this Reading team, and last year LS was beaten by Reading in the third round of the playoffs. They may face each other again this year.
A little throwback screen pass, and a great sidestep there. LS gains some yardage back, about 10 yards on that play.
Wow, I thought that play might have gone for a touchdown.
Cunningham on the run. On the reception, I should say.
Very well set up screen pass. Okay, they made up a good portion of that 16 yards that they needed. 3rd and 6 now.
Coach Lopez still calling the offensive plays. All right, play action pass, and they seam right over the middle, and it's complete.
That was a beautiful play. Beautiful
James
play.
Dillon.
That's a 2nd touchdown for James Dillon. Take a look at this. Right in the middle, a good route. And Dillon hangs on to it, and it's another touchdown, and it's 37-7.
That point differential that you described.
Yeah, they're right on
there.
course.
They're right on course.
They're averaging a 30-point point differential over a 5-game period. They're about 150 points to the better, now 180 points. Very impressive team. And you know, they lost 16 of their starters, 16 of their 22 starters last year, so they're really kind of revamping on the fly here.
Yep. Wow. So we have a hurt player down in the field. Why don't we pause for a quick message?
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Welcome back, everybody. As the LS players can't pick up that number, is that it's James Dillon is under his own power, walking off the field here. Looks like he'll be back in a little while.
You know what we need, Tim? We need a spotter.
We do.
I mean, we've done this for 12 years together, and
A spotter
We're getting older. Our eyes are not as good. We need a spotter.
and some lights.
Yes,
in
that would
this porch.
be very helpful. Here you go. This kicker
Wow,
is about
Coach-
as
Coach
close
Bassett
to
not
automatic as you get.
Very heated exchange between Coach Bassett and the ref, and there's a flag, and I believe that's going to be on Coach Bassett. No? Yeah, against AB, I think that's on Coach Bassett.
And that's going to go against AB on the kickoff. And when you have that squib kick, that could be another problem on the kickoff.
All right. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:10 to go in this just tough third quarter, it's 38-7 Warriors.
Well, what are you going to talk? So how about them Red Sox?
How about those Red Sox?
How about those Red Sox?
That was quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Oh, it's kind of sad, you know, just have other teams playing and not the Red Sox.
It's
I thought they were going to win that game. That when they were up, you know, and
I thought so too, and they were fun to watch this year. What I really love about baseball the most is the defensive plays in the outfield, and you know, the Red Sox I can't really recall another season where there's so many great outfield ball players.
oh, absolutely. We got 3 of the best with the 3 Bs. All right, the ball is going to be kicked off from the 45-yard line. A great time for an onside kick, but I don't think Coach Lopez, with a 31-point lead, is going to try an onside kick here. They'll just squib it down.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it against Coach Maver anyhow.
No, too much respect.
And they kick it away, and that'll get into the end zone. So
Oh, you have a rare touchback. When's the last touchback we've had in high school football? I don't even remember using that word, touchback. It's like, and the ball goes to the 20-yard line. With the pros, it goes to the 25, but still high school 20-yard line on the touchback. It should go to like the 10-yard line on the touchback. You know, that should give them more credit for that.
All right, Finn back to pass, and it is.
Well, you can see that there's no time to drop back. There's no time to set, and all the passing routes are being disrupted.
Pass complete to Jonas with no gain.
And what they're doing
Maybe a
is
yard.
they're just trying to go for the short routes because of the lack of time. Just a gain of 1 on that play.
Here's a good seam route to Jonas.
Okay, and he had time to throw. And when Finn has time to throw, the receiver has time to run his route, and that's the way you draw it up. Beautiful throw, and a first down for AB.
Little blitz, perfect play against that. And Capisano gets on the outside, and just good reaction from the Warriors.
That was great. That was great coverage because that play should have gone for more, but they had good coverage on the edge.
High School Hawks for a Friday game at 7 p.m. here at Larry Field.
Stan Bernard, and I think that's a flag there.
There's no flag. That maybe should have been.
Let's take a look at that replay, see if
Almost looking like a back shoulder throw to Bernard.
Yeah, 11.
No, that was a little physical there.
11 was not looking at the ball, and I think that's how you call that play. If you're a ref, that's interference in my book.
When it's 38-7, you call interference. Okay, a little bit, I think an AB timeout. Oh, LS calls times out. Well, next week we're hosting again. The Waltham Hawks are coming to town. They were beaten 40-22 by Lincoln Sudbury, but it was really no contest. They scored 2 late touchdowns, I think, against the second team defense for Lincoln Sudbury. And I think Waltham and AB, I think it's going to be a very competitive game. I think those two teams are really on a par with one another.
What's Waltham running as an offense this year? Is it the?
They're in the spread. I think.
They are.
Yeah.
That little, bunch backfield offense they used to run always used to puzzle me.
Remember that quarterback?
Oh.
That was really interesting. Here we go.
All right, read option. This time Finn looking deep. He's got some time. And he throws a strike to Stan Bernard, who goes all the way down to the 30, 35,
and
25.
And I think we're going to get 15 more on this play. I'm not
Is that a
sure.
spear?
I'm not sure why that was a personal foul. That looked like a good tackle to me. He tackles him from behind. Didn't
Head hit, maybe.
I honestly didn't see it. I mean, he pushed his shoulder, he pushed him in his back. No, we got a call. That's okay. There was no foul there. Not on Waltham, not on Lincoln Sudbury. He went the other way.
Against, is that push off?
Yeah. There's a holding call. All right, still first down.
All right, Finn looking over the middle, and wow.
Oh, we got a flag there. We got a flag. Finally.
Let's see that on the replay. Jonas was held up, I believe. So we'll take a look at this penalty first, and then we'll go back to that replay. Refs are busy this second half.
Yeah, a lot of action here. I think they're trying to decide whether it's a offense or defense or no call. I don't know if they're going to pick up a flag or what, but there's a lot of discussion about this.
Jonas was so excited. You got to believe he was selling hard. You know.
Okay, defensive interference. Finally, we got a call. Okay.
Here's the replay. Let's see what happened here.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
being pushed. He was being pushed as he was going for the ball. And
All right.
here we go. We're marching with a little help from the refs. And I think
All right, Finn over the middle for a couple. It's a sit-down route. Who is that? Is that Vic?
yeah, Vic
Otero.
Otero. And Finn is developing a little bit of rhythm here now.
Just a couple of yards. Under pressure, he's little quarterback draw.
Looks like a hold on AB. I think this one is coming back. Boy, I'll tell you, these referees have these long, protracted discussions. It looks like the Supreme Court here. Oh,
Against AB.
Yeah, against AB.
Still in the third quarter. It's midnight here, folks.
This was a very fast, I remember about a half an hour ago I said it was a very fast moving quarter. Oh, they're bringing it way back. And now we've got second and
20.
a whole lot of yardage to go.
Good. 25
Second
yards.
and 25. John McGovern, our PA announcer. Thank you, John. Second and 25.
All right, Finn back to pass. Middle screen. And
Oh, there's somebody just waiting there. Number 80. Just waiting on that middle screen like they knew what the play call was, and that's Harrison Gross. Look at this. He just sits there, nothing doing.
And we definitely released those defensive ends towards Finn, but it just seems like they're just
It seems like they've got
Very odd.
13 players on the field. That's what it feels like to me. Like they have 2 extra players.
I think that's well put.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter, folks. 38-7, Lincoln Sudbury. And you know what we do at the end of every third quarter, Tim?
Yeah, we thank our sponsors.
Yeah, we thank
you know?
let's thank our sponsors. Acton Pharmacy, Dunkin' Donuts, Galant Insurance, Huntington Learning Center, Medical Aesthetics, National Aviation Academy, Shire, Caton and Epstein PC, the Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, and TC Landos. Thank you to all our sponsors for allowing us to bring this to you.
Thank you, sponsors. We appreciate it. All right.
All right, so Statman, Mr. Statman, how did Finn Murray do in the third quarter? He had 20 yards at the half. How many did he get in the third quarter?
He was 6 of 8 for 48.
6 of 8 for 48 yards in the third quarter. Well, over a game, that translates pretty well.
All right, Finn rolls out, buys some time, and throws a strike to Ethan Logue, I believe, there.
And he got a really good block on that play to give him time to find Ethan Logue on that play. And you know, when Finn has time, this is about 4th and 13 right now. Just give him a few seconds in the pocket and he'll find someone.
Looking deep over the middle and a good, nice crossing route, and that's a first down. Vic Otero.
Yes. Vic Otero doing what he does best. Vic has no problem going, you know, he's got that little Julian Edelman in him, you know? He's got no problem going down the middle where, you know, it's not a happy place down the middle there, but Vic does a great job on getting that first down.
And
oh, he's in. He's in.
Ethan Logue with a touchdown catch. What a nice pattern. Good throw.
Oh,
good
beautiful.
catch.
And a great second effort by Ethan Logue to give AB its second touchdown. Take a look at this. Ball was at about the 1.5 yard line, and Ethan just fought him off and just snuck it in there for AB's second touchdown. Well, who knows? That's, you know, this may be AB's corner. We got a good start.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So
right.
with 9:51 to go in the ball game, AB strikes now and gets to a few cylinders moving here. It's 38-14.
Well, I think that's an important drive. I think that take a look at this. There we go. Ethan Logue just making that effort, just getting in there.
That's a good character drive, Mark. It's really, it may be the first time this year where, you know, against the first team on the opposite side of the ball, late in the game, when, you know, you're really on your heels, that we gather ourselves and move the ball down the field under very, you know, significant competition and score. I think that might be the first time. That's a good character test right there.
That's a good way of putting it.
With that pass, Murray now has 105 yards tonight.
Okay, Finn Murray over 100 yards passing tonight. 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Onside kick, and
okay,
recovered by the Warriors on the 48.
A good try. They're going for it. That's the way to play the game. Give LS a short field, but it's certainly worth the chance. This game started late because the AB field hockey team, the national champion AB field hockey team, was playing.
And they won.
Boy, they're good, huh?
They are.
They are good. What are they? 12 and 0. 12 and 0.
That's the high school record. It was their final game of the regular season.
All right, Marshall goes off tackle, cuts up, and a 10, 11, 12-yard rumble.
That's what it is. It's a rumble. And just look, he's a perfect combination of strength and footwork.
That must hurt to get in front of that.
Boy, no, I feel bad for Nick Douglas. Nick Douglas has at least 3 tackles of Marshall tonight, and he's going to feel it tomorrow.
Marshall cuts out, tries to get to the edge, a little stiff arm.
And there's Nick Douglas. I want to tell you, I just love the way Nick Douglas plays. I mean, just to take on that guy. And he wrestles him down again. Take a look at Nick Douglas. He just he's going to wrestle him down. He can't tackle him low. And he just takes him by the shirt and just
look at the face mask.
This is calf roping here.
That's a
this
face
is what
mask.
it is.
Wow, no flag on the play there. Mega face mask by Marshall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was against the Warriors. That looked like Marshall was
No,
driving
it was
face
Douglas. Yeah. No, wait a minute.
mask. Yeah, I agree. I think
Okay.
that. Watch this. Here we go
All
again
right,
with it.
yeah,
Watch this.
okay.
Here's the hand. Face mask.
Oh,
Boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah, that's right.
More. A little
That's
turn.
right.
A little turn.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a legit face mask.
You called it absolutely right. And Douglas was very close to face masking Marshall too.
He was just trying to protect himself, I think.
Now you can't think of Nick Douglas as just a speedster. I mean, this kid is one tough football player. I've never seen a refereeing crew that consults the way these guys do. I mean, they're writing legal briefs. They're going back and forth with one another.
I think they just ordered a couple of slices of pizza right now.
We could bring them. I'm sure TC Landos would deliver.
Let's watch this replay one more time.
Yeah. See, I thought that Douglas had the face mask right there. It was very close, and then Marshall clearly had Douglas.
All right, 8:40 to go in the game. 38-14 Warriors.
And we have some kind of timeout. I have no idea what it is. But I think they're trying to figure out where to place the ball. This reminds me of, infielders coming in and the pitching coach coming out, the catcher coming out, and they're all talking at the mound. Here's the ball's at the 49-yard line of the
The
Warriors.
refs are still huddling.
Now they're talking to Coach Lopez. Might be, I don't know if they're just explaining the play call or the penalty or what.
I'm wearing the new ActonTV winter jacket tonight.
I know, it's so stylish, Tim, and I should have worn mine too because I'm getting cold now. I'm gonna wear it next week even if it's 80 degrees. It's a beautiful jacket.
It really is. Very
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah.
It's got a hoodie on it, so I can, if in case it snows out, I'll be ready.
I remember some games, that game at BC High, right on the water there, and it's like 30 degrees and the wind is whipping through you and the water's, the wind is whipping the water right into your face. We've had some away games. Here we're kind of protected, but away games, boy, we're right in the middle of the crowd. Now they're going to, this is very unusual. I think they're going to re-spot the ball. I think they had really no idea of what they were doing. They called the penalty wrong to begin with. Then I think they overcompensated. And, but now it appears to be like a 1st and 16 for Lincoln Sudbury. Would love to get an explanation of this, but
Maybe they'll put mics on the refs next year.
I would think if
That'd be fun.
that call would. Okay, now they're coming back here, and they're okay. It's first down and about 17. First and 18.
All right, double wing. And it's a toss to Marshall as he gets out in the end.
Look
What
at
a
that.
great pursuit.
Whoa, that was beautiful. Is that Pablo Barrios?
And Nick Basillo.
Oh, yeah. Pablo Barrios just knifed in
Watch
with a
Pablo.
great angle and a great tackle on Marshall. Look at Pablo. And Kyle Campuzano in to make the exclamation point.
Right up the middle goes the Warriors, and good 9 yard run.
Okay,
I believe
they're-
it's Marshall
yeah,
again.
They're about at the sticks now, where they should have started. So it's about 10 yards, 10 or 11 yards to go here. Well, let's see if Lincoln Sudbury goes to the air or keeps it on the ground. They've been trying to just cut time off now. 7:15 to go.
Another timeout. Mark, I want to mention last week, I was talking to Hank Morris. You know, we were going through the game against Cambridge, and you remember when we started running the wing T in the third quarter, to great success. And one of the things that we did that they did not adjust to is we went long left and long right, and Cambridge did not adjust. So we had an extra man on the line of scrimmage, and we just did that about 6 times in a row, and Cambridge did not adjust.
No, it looked so good and so efficient and so successful.
All right, they fake the arch, and Marshall goes off tackle for a couple yards. Good defense there.
Okay, 4th down. And they're outside the 40-yard line. And let's see if they punt the ball. They may kick it away here and try to get AB down inside the 20-yard line.
And they get it off to high end over end kick. And AB lets it roll.
Oh, it's going to stop at the 1-yard line. That's exactly what they wanted to do. And I want to tell you, that kicker, Joey Calero, he does it all. Kicks off into the end zone. Of course, he has a 15-yard field goal and a punt down to the 1-yard line.
How long was that field goal?
32 yards. But that field goal that was well past 32 yards. That was a good 10, 15 yards straight on. Okay, they're backed up in the shadow of their goal line right now with 6:16 to go. Let's have a nice 99-yard drive.
That would be a great.
A 99-yard drive and an onside kick. That would be a great way to finish up this game.
And there's a good way to start it with an 11-yard run.
Yeah, I thought it might even break it. If we could take another look at that play, there was a moment there where I thought he might break it because everybody was up in the box, and there was just one guy there. It was Marshall to stop him.
And that's Nick Douglas, caught at the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. 5:33 to go in the ball game. 38-14 Warriors. Seam route to Otero, and he catches it at the 40.
That was a great tackle by Smith because Vic was going to try to get to the sideline. Take a look at this, because if Vic got to the sideline, he might have been gone. He's got it, and he's just, good stop by Smith.
And a pass is intended for Otero, again overthrown. That'll stop the clock at 5:06.
All right, 2nd and 10 for AB. They're on their 40-yard line.
Pass intended for Jonas.
Yeah, that was a laser to Jonas. 3rd and 10.
He had to really get up for that just off his fingertips.
Yeah, and it's getting colder, as you said. It's getting colder. It's a little harder to catch the ball in those fingertips. Got Dylan Sweeney coming in.
All right, Stan Bernard with a little bubble screen, and he gets enough for a 1st down and more across midfield to the 45-yard line of Ellis.
Do you realize that is the first time that bubble screen has worked all night long? And that worked to perfection. A good move by Bernard to get right through those 2 defenders, and he got a lot of yards after catch.
Good acceleration there. Jonas in traffic, holds on to the ball for a 1st down.
What a catch by Jonas. Look at this. Look at this throw. Look at this catch in the middle of 2 defenders. Hanging on to the ball, and it's hurry up offense right now.
Oh, just off the fingertips of Stan Bernard there is just a little bit of more air into that, and that would have been a touchdown.
That was just overthrown by just that much, by a smidge. Just a pinch. Look at that. Oh. Yeah.
Pass is intended for
Unfortunately,
Stan
they
Bernard.
had the same bubble screen set up, and that was set up nicely. He could have gotten some good yardage there. Got an LS player down right now.
Ellis, yeah, you can't pick up the number. Why don't we break for a message? We'll be right back, folks.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. That was Pete Rosati, I believe, and also number 53 being helped off the field here.
Yeah, that's
Will. Will Seiden.
Yep.
For LS, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 with 4:02 to go in the game.
Okay, 2 plays to get 10 yards. Keep this drive going. Started on the 1-yard line, now on the 34.
Got Douglas in the slot. Goes in motion. They Run a little jet around the corner, little fly, about 5-yard gain.
Yeah, that was very well defended. 4th and 5. Okay, AB making substitutions here. Not sure if there's a little confusion here.
Might be worth a timeout, but okay, we got the quads here, a little bubble screen again. Douglas, what a back step there, but just well defended by 6 or 7 Warriors.
And that's it. LS takes over on downs, but you know, you talk about character drives. That started at the 1-yard line and ended around the 35-yard line of LS.
Some good blocks at the point of attack there. Just a long play to develop, and LS takes over with 3:18 to go in the game.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised once the Globe gets back to their top 20 this week that LS shouldn't be one of the top 10 teams in Eastern Mass. I think they've earned that.
And
here's Smith.
Smith around the edge, and he's got one to beat. He goes down the sideline, and he's going to get 6.
And I want to tell you who he outran. Kyle Smith, showing just incredible speed.
I'm not sure that Coach Bassett's going to be real happy there. We made a few substitutions there, and wow, there he goes. Nice little move there. And then he just takes off down the sideline with good speed.
Yeah, he outran John Arsenal on that play. Well, they want to keep their 30-point differential. That was the whole idea, you know.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So 2:41 to go in the ball game. 45-14 Warriors. AB will get one more chance on a drive. That, as you said, I want to pick up where we left off from the drive point of view. That was another good character drive from the 1-yard line down the field. They strung some plays together. It was against that first string D of LS, and they were playing hard. And these are some good learning moments for this team, pulling together and building the character they need to continue on this year.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think this will show well next week against Waltham, this experience this week.
From a ranking point of view, though, I think this is the best team we've seen all year, Mark.
Yeah, I think they're certainly better than Reading.
And Barnstable. And that's Jonas, I believe, with a shortstop play on that ball.
Yeah, he wasn't going to give up that ball. He protected that ball. All right, so AB's going to go to 2-4 now on the season, and it's even if they lose next week, I mean, you have a 2-5 team going to the playoffs. That's how these playoffs are set up now.
This system is just really never worked for me.
No, I don't like it. I know that coaches don't like it. I asked Coach Bassett about it, about how the kids feel about it. He says, the kids don't know, this is all they know. And I think it really takes away a lot of the drama, a lot of the rivalries, a lot of the fun of the season when you had a number of teams going after that playoff spot. Got Sullivan in at quarterback.
And maybe a yard gain.
Mrs. Marino.
Mrs. Marino. Hi.
We'll see you here next Friday, Mrs. Marino.
That's right. Mrs. Marino comes from Waltham.
I know, but we're still going to beat you. We're still going to beat Waltham.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Take care. Nate Sullivan in at quarterback, as you said, Mark, and we're counting down here, just about to go into the 2-minute mark. Read option. And wow, there's some hits going on.
Yeah, all these kids are new to this game right now. This is their season. These last few minutes of the game. These are their big plays.
That was senior John Arsenal on the carry. Sullivan with a pass deep, and the LS defender was screening our receiver, but no flag this late in the game at this score, 1:04 to go.
Okay, 4th and 9. Punting situation for AB with about just a little over a minute to go. But at least they let, Coach Bassett let Nate throw it up there. It's good experience. It's important to be able to do that and get that experience. And here they go, 4th and 8. They're going for it.
Little toss to Arsenault on the edge, and LS is there in big numbers. And that'll turn the ball over to the Warriors with 56 seconds to go, and
so
I'm gonna guess that Lopez will take a couple knees and get out of here.
Mr. Statman, how did Finn Murray do overall in the game? Had a decent second half. Had a little more time to throw the ball in the second half, and figure probably over 100 yards in the second half, I would imagine.
He was 13 of 19 for 140 and 1 touchdown.
13 for 19 for 140 yards. He was 14 for 17 last week. I mean, his percentage is really outstanding
Against that defense,
Yeah.
which is that's what you learn.
Well, that's like Tom Brady, being under this kind of pressure. I mean, Finn was under pressure all game and still went 13 for 19. Very impressive.
To finish up the night, he was 19 of 31 with 160, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
19 of 31 for the game, 160 yards. Very, very respectable numbers.
This should be the last play of the game as LS takes a knee as we count down. Maybe one more play, but that should be it.
No, they're heading out.
As the kids shake hands here, coming out of the huddle, and that's going to be it, folks, as we count down, as the Warriors show that what they brought here for what they've accomplished so far this season. They're a top-ranked team. They're strong at the line of scrimmage. They have a solid running game. They can throw the ball and play action. This is a very talented team. And this is stiff competition. I think we learned some things. I think it was a good character fourth quarter for us. It's really one thing I'll take away from this game that I really liked. And I think, like you said, I think we'll bring that to next week to the Waltham game.
Yeah, I think it would be easy at 34-7 just to kind of pack it in, and they didn't do that. So good for AB. We want to thank our stat man, Mr. Will Henry, who keeps all the numbers for us, and our camera operators, Todd Rapisarda, Brittany Ford, and Brian Coonahan. And I think there's somebody else who showed up today. I wasn't sure.
I didn't take a note there.
What's your name? Vika.
Vika.
Right. Yes.
Welcome
yes.
to the team.
Yes. Welcome to the team.
Welcome
and
to
of
the
course,
team, Vika.
Of course, Pat Snow, our director Rick Degon, and Mark Ducey was also here in the truck and outside tonight. We want to thank our terrific staff of everybody who just does a great job.
We'll see you next week, folks.